This is the new iPhone 16e, and when I first started hearing rumors about a new iPhone SE replacement last year, I was pretty excited. But now that I've switched to Android, the iPhone 16e has one major dilemma, which we'll get to in a second, but let's first unbox it. So this is the iPhone 16e, and as you can see, we have a white 128GB of storage, and let's unbox it. This year, the iPhone 16e only comes in black and white, which is a little bit disappointing, but that is what we get. And you can see the white in all of its glory. They came out with this new matte finish, so it pretty much matches with the rest of the iPhone 16 lineup, even though it doesn't have all of that cool color infused stuff that the iPhone 16 gets. Well, I guess it's a close second. Anyways, you do get the action button at the top here, volume buttons as normal, USB-C, which is great to see, the power button as usual, single camera, and an aluminium finish. So as you have probably known by now, the iPhone 16e is recycling the iPhone 14 body. And that includes the notch, the frame, and pretty much everything else except for the back. The display is exactly the same as the iPhone 14, with a 6.1-inch AMOLED display that has a refresh rate of 60Hz, just like the iPhone 14, and can get up to a peak brightness of 1200 nits. So nothing really changed here on the display side. On the back side, we have a single camera, just like the other iPhone SEs. It's a main 48-megapixel sensor, which unfortunately is not the same as the iPhone 16 camera. This is actually using a slightly smaller sensor, which is quite disappointing to see at the least. It doesn't have any sensor shift stabilization, which was a big highlight of the iPhone cameras and has been a staple since the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is pretty sad to see on a phone like this. But what makes this phone special in a way is that it gets the exact same chipset, well, not exactly the exact same chipset, but a chipset close enough to the regular iPhone 16. This has the A18 chip alongside 8GB of RAM, so it can now use Apple Intelligence like the rest of the iPhone 16 lineup. And the only real difference between the chipset on here and the regular 16 is that it has one GPU core less. But what the iPhone 16e has that none of the iPhone 16s have is Apple's new modem, which is called the C1. And this new modem has been something that Apple's been working on for a very long time. And because it is developed by Apple specifically for iPhones, well, the performance and efficiency should be better in theory, but we're going to be testing that out later. Now, one major omission that the iPhone 16e has is that it doesn't have Magsafe, which has been a staple since the iPhone 12 lineup and has been included on every single phone except for the iPhone 16e. So this is where my friends at ESR have come in clutch, releasing both the hybrid case and the tough case, which both have Halo Lock Magsafe magnets, so that you can get the full benefits of Magsafe on the iPhone 16e. And one of the best ways you can use the Magsafe case for is with their new wallets. We have the magnetic wallet stand and the Geo magnetic wallet stand. The ESR Halo Lock Geo wallet stand is one of the best wallets that you can get for your phone. What makes this wallet special is that it has Find My enabled. It's the first Magsafe wallet designed with full Apple certified Find My functionality, which is the same technology that they use in AirTags. This allows you to track its real-time location, play sound, and receive left behind notifications. It also has a powerful magnetic lock of up to 3000 grams, which is just insane, so you will never lose this wallet. The super strong, durable hinge opens smoothly to create a stable stand at any angle between 15 and 170 degrees in both portrait or landscape. And it also features a finger loop for better grip on the go. The ESR Halo Lock Classic Wallet Stand is also another great option. This one has an increased smart card storage with up to 5 cards securely and 3 individual card slots. And also like the Geo Wallet, it has that awesome multi-view stand so that you can prop the phone in pretty much any angle. So if you're interested in finding out more about these ESR products, make sure to check the link in my description. And thank you once again to ESR for sponsoring this video. I've been using Android phones like the Xiaomi 13 Pro as my daily driver, and honestly, when I looked at the iPhone 16e, the price really threw me off, especially for its specs on paper. The 60Hz display, the one camera, without even having the sensor shift stabilization, all for $599 is simply too expensive, and there are so many other options available from the Android world. The OnePlus 13R, the Samsung S24 FE, and even the Oppo Reno 13. They all have better screens, more cameras, and arguably more features than the iPhone 16e for even less. They all have better screens, more than one camera, and arguably more features than the iPhone 16 at a lower price. I know that the iPhone 16e is going to be a major hit and super popular just for being the cheapest iPhone, well, cheapest modern iPhone that you can buy brand new. Honestly, if this phone was $499 US, this would have made the iPhone 16e much more reasonable. But I'm going to be testing out this phone as my daily driver. I'm going to be putting it through its paces to see if there's any way the iPhone 16e can justify its price. Maybe the performance will be incredible, the battery life outstanding, or maybe even the single camera might be better than expected. So stay tuned for my daily life test, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.